So one thing that I think might actually be interesting is we might have a lot of smaller players this year. If you are, 6 foot or under, you get a massive speed boost. You have access.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. And so off the tip, it's the Lions. Now the starting group for Baltimore. They've got Richardson. Brook Lopez is out there with Gobert. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's McCollum in at the 1 spot. Here's Tatum. Here's Powell. Banked in off the glass. Emphasizing the importance of a deep bench. A few teams, Doris, across the league are riddled with injuries right now.
And this is where your front office has to find a way to be successful year after year. And players over the course of a season maybe won't play for 5, 6, 7, 8 games, and then an injury opens an opportunity, and you have to have a high level of professionalism at the end of the bench to endure these moments.
Here's Adams. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. He throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for London. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Conley surveying the D. Count that one.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for Baltimore. The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about their record. He told me, well, we've been learning the hard way. Anything less than 100% effort will not get it done. We want our guys to recognize that and be hungrier than they've been. Is it talent? Is it effort? Well, they're still trying to figure it out. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Millsap left side. Fades and shoots. Lopez, no luck.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Powell, the pass to Conley. Outside Tatum. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
McCollum against Conley. Here's Gobert, and he converts the layup.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
McCollum against Conley. Now the pass to Powell. Left side Tatum. Back to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Barons. Trailing by 2. Gobert can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
Conley against McCollum. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Lions are going, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Setting the floor for the Barons, we've got Paul Millsap. Rudy Gobert is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's McCollum, and it's Richardson in a shooting guard.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
And here is Tatum, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. For London, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from three.
Here's Adams, following the score by Josh Richardson. The kick out to Tatum. A three-pointer, no good. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
The score now all even.
You're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
Outside Conley, dishes it to Tatum. Pass to Powell. There's the three. Baltimore with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Millsap misses. Thibault with the ball. Now defended by Gobert, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. So timeout called here, the first for the Barons.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Pass to Gobert to end the run, and Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams, size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Richardson. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Lopez kicks to McCollum. Hits the three-point foul. McCollum's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Barons.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. London shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Thibault on the wing. 6 to shoot. Adams trying to free himself up. Gobert with the defensive effort. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. The clock runs out, and we're heading to half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Certain guys give their teams a lot more than the box score will do. Jack, Steven.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly.
I mean, call him a combo guard, whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost, and when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
Tatum finds Conley. Hands it from downtown. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
About 1 minute played here in the second half, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Outside Millsap. Baltimore moving that ball around. Passes it to McCollum. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 11.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And there's the pass to Gobert. Back to McCollum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Thibault. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's off on the second. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set. Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
And Baltimore calls time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
To halt the run, here's McCollum. Up and in on the layup. McCollum's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Bible on the wing. Outside Tatum. The tray. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Baltimore trails by 10. And it's Baltimore on the break. McCollum with the ball. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's McCollum, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me.
And so it's London in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Gobert, Paul Millsap out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Richardson, and it's McCollum in at the point guard position. And here's Richardson. Pass to Millsap. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's Tatum. Adams trying to free himself up. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know that Jason Tatum can score from any area on the floor. It's got to be a scary sight when this guy starts to get rolling.
Gobert dishes to Richardson. McCollum outside. Lets it go from the wing. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Here's Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Michael Conley. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. McCollum against Conley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Tatum with it. That one drops for him.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Conley against McCollum. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. McCollum's got 24.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
The 3 from Tatum. Baltimore with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bounce pass from Millsap. Richardson finds McCollum. They double team McCollum. 5 on the clock. Millsap has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Millsap's got 5 points now in the quarter. Tatum against Lopez. A nice shot by Tatum.
You have to be effective from anywhere on the floor if you're going to be elite. Jason Tatum, the in-between game, that's on point too, fellas.
Cullen passes to Richardson. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Tatum draws the double. It's Powell on the wing. Richardson covering. Powell against Richardson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's McCollum off the drive. Second chance shot. Lopez, no luck. Now the Lions with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And they go to the intentional foul. 16 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first that increases their lead to 6.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
And Baltimore calls time here. They're behind by 7. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
"15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Again, the miss by Baltimore. So it's the Lions picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me,